Kick-Ass, Mean Girls, Transformers 2, Hot Tub Time Machine. What do these movies all have in common? They were filmed in Canada. Another thing they have in common, none of them take place in their respective filming locations. None of them even take place in Canada. Why can't ordinary Canadian teenagers become vigilante superheroes? Why couldn't Katie have moved to Canada from Africa? We have the same brands of cars here. Who says the Transformers couldn't blend in? And why does time travel always have to take place in California? It's not our vast, beautiful landscapes or gloriously white winters that attract American filmmakers. It all comes down to the almighty dollar. Long and short of it is, it's cheaper to film in Canada. Well, I say if you're going to be cheap, then skimp on excuses on writing to make up for the Canadian weather and just have the movies take place in the country they're being filmed in. Switch the American setting that doesn't quite fit for the Canadian setting that it is. Excuses for the weather won't need to be made. July 4th celebrations won't have to be switched to tricentennial celebrations because of snow. There's no July 4th celebrations here in Canada. There are exceptions to this commonplace event, such as Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, which makes a point of showing the CN Tower and other Toronto landmarks, rather than avoiding wide-angle shots because the movie's supposed to take place in New York City or Chicago, though Canada is still very unrepresented in mainstream film, despite it being a popular location for filming. I think it's time to tell the filmmakers who are filming here in Canada for the cheaper cost that if the plot translates, it should take place close to or around the city that they're filming in. Otherwise, they should go back to the actual setting. Of course, I'm not related to the film industry in any way, so what I say has no bearing, but that's just how I feel. How about you? How do you guys feel about this issue? Any rebuttals? Leave your comments and video responses below. This has been Jennifer from CanCulture, and that's how I feel about Canadian cities being used as American locations in film.